A rocket on a car sounds like something straight from Rocket League video games, but is it actually possible for something like that to exist outside of our imaginations? Let's find out. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will take a look at how Tesla's new Roadster will have a SpaceX rocket. But before anything else, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also click the notification bell down below so you won't miss any of our videos. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Elon Musk, the CEO of the famous electric car manufacturing company, has announced that the new Tesla Roadster will have the capability to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a game-changing time of 1.1 seconds. This excellent number would actually be breaking existing records for production vehicles, even among the highest of the highest in the world of luxury sports cars. For reference, the 2015 Porsche 918 Spyder currently holds the title for being the fastest 0 to 60 acceleration at 2.1 seconds. So, one might ask, how could Elon Musk and Tesla actually remove one full extra second over its other competitors? He says he will be equipping the second-gen Roadster with SpaceX rocket thrusters. Of course. When hearing about rockets on a car, it doesn't seem really impossible to get this number, but when you think about it, the fact that there will be rockets in a car is more unbelievable. And no, he's not kidding. And we're not either, when we say we actually believe him. You'll see in a bit. The jaw-dropping acceleration machine was first seen by visitors of the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles as part of a 2-week exhibit on the Tesla Roadster. The day after the display opened, some fans took to Twitter, addressing Musk and asking if the claims could possibly be true. Musk replied that they will offer a SpaceX rocket thruster option package for the Roadster to be able to achieve these numbers. Rocket thrusters are usually just mentioned in the world of spacecraft, commonly used as a propulsive device for acceleration and controlling the altitude. As one can imagine, a ride in this version of the Roadster will not be for the weak-hearted, probably why there aren't as many astronauts as other professionals. In his tweet, Musk also mentioned that the experience would be very intense and probably not wise for those with a medical condition, the same as a hardcore roller coaster. To expand more on Musk's roller coaster analogy, let's talk about the kinds of gravitational forces, also called G-forces, that you may experience while on the ride. Most roller coasters will give off between 4 and 5 Gs for less than 1/10 of a second at a time, according to a 2012 story in BBC. In layman's terms, this means that for a short moment, specifically 0.10 seconds, your body will feel about 4 to 5 times heavier than usual, putting your weight back against the seat. F1 drivers experience around the same amount of Gs as roller coaster enthusiasts, but on a more consistent and longer basis, while fighter pilots who ride jets and planes are specifically trained to withstand higher gravitational forces of up to 8 or 9 Gs for longer periods of time. But these amounts of forces could prove to be dangerous for a non-professional. Futurism calculated that this rocket-boosted Roadster would produce 2.5 Gs of force on the driver, so the roller coaster analogy checks out. But that also just asserts the risks. Will driving schools now require neck strength tests? Rocket-powered cars, though, are not a new concept for those professionals attempting to break land speed records, sometimes reaching over 700 miles per hour in total speed, but those cars aren't street legal. Manufacturers usually throttle luxury sports cars at an arbitrary speed in the interest of safety. It's similar to the difference between NASCAR's stock cars and the fully custom-built chassis and engines of Indy cars or F1. Is Elon Musk finally introducing this type of danger to the public? Existing automotive regulations haven't thought about rocket propulsion yet, and so they haven't taken into account any rules for rocket boosters. That means this upcoming hypothetical Roadster 2.0, which has already been announced for 4 years, must go through an entirely new approvals process that doesn't exist yet. Besides, the Roadster's rocket thrusters aren't even the conventional type. Rather than using chemical rockets like those used in SpaceX, Musk has hinted that the Roadster's rockets would rely on using compressed air generated by an onboard pump and stored in tanks placed on what would have been the rear seats. The thrusters would then point out from the rear side of the car, possibly even behind a flip-down license plate. An amazing concept, but something that needs thorough investigation by multiple regulators first, especially since it may be dangerous to pedestrians and other cars within range of the thrusters. We can't even begin to think which factors to take into account and what it would look like regulating a brand new kind of vehicle. But Musk is already trying to sell his SpaceX rocket package just like he is trying to sell another paint job, instead of making a big deal about it and a complete restructure of what a street-legal vehicle can be. But he actually believes he's found a way to proceed. In 2018, Musk first talked about what he thinks this rocket thruster option plan will look like, saying SpaceX option package for new Tesla Roadster will include 10 small rocket thrusters arranged seamlessly around the car. These rocket engines dramatically improve acceleration, top speed, braking, and cornering. Maybe they will even allow a Tesla to fly. Probably not what we expect when talking about flying cars in the future, but definitely a step towards that. Then, in a reply to tech YouTuber Marques Brownlee, or more popularly known as MKBHD, Musk once again reasserted the advancement of his initial rocket plans, saying, "We'll use SpaceX cold gas thruster system with ultra-high pressure air in a composite overwrapped pressure vessel in place of the two rear seats." At the time, Inside EVs did the math and found that what Musk described would actually lessen the expected 0 to 60 figures from 1.87 seconds to 1.56 seconds. Musk must have calculations to back up his 1.1 second claims, and the whole world will surely be waiting. This is a brain exercise and a matter of trade-offs for sure. Yes, rocket cars that are specifically designed to break the land speed record aren't legal for street use, but that's because of countless other factors in addition to the rocket thrusters. They don't have the standard safety features to start with, and engineers are building these cars to be as light as possible rather than as safe as possible. But what about a fully street-legal car whose only upgrade is the addition of compressed gas thrusters? Is it powerful enough to offset the weight factors? Maybe it's less clear how regulators will approach the topic from scratch, simply because no one has ever tried it before. It has been 4 years since the release of the Roadster, and for sure, most Tesla fans would love to see the new Roadster model released, even without the rockets. But anyone waiting for the release of this car should wait longer. This car was originally slated to release back in 2020, and when the year came, Tesla was concerned by more pressing matters like starting up operations in their German factories. They would also need to focus on the productions of their other offerings like the Cybertruck, the plaid versions of their semi-truck. And that's it for today's video. So what do you think of the rockets for the upcoming Roadster? Do you think it's smart to put the rocket thrusters in a car? Are you planning to buy one once it's available? Let us know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn the notification bell on so you never miss out on any future content we'll be making for you guys. We're signing off now, but as always, we will be sure to catch you all in the next one.